Be blessed, be great, be you. Family, welcome to another edition of The Father Fam on The Father Fam YouTube channel. Whew. Family, if this is your first time tuning in, round of applause. Thank y'all for tuning in. And for my ride or dies, you already know what it is. Thank y'all for continuing to tune in and riding it out with me. I appreciate all of y'all, every last one of y'all. If you guys have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, take the time to do that right now. Subscribe, hit that like button, and also hit that notification bell and share. Share this video. We want to get it out to as many people as we possibly can, y'all. All right. So make sure y'all do that for me. All right. We're going to get into it, y'all. As y'all see the title is going to be How to Overcome Crisis. All right. That's going to be the title of this video. And I wanted to talk about that because a couple of days ago, I put out a prayer on my IG page. You know, just I don't know, that morning I just wanted to put something out for the men, a prayer. I mean, if you haven't seen it, go to The Father Fam on IG, and you can see the post that I have. It was a prayer that I put out there for the men, and it was talking about just the things that we go through, man. Just praying over you guys, praying that, God touches your heart. If there's something going on in your life, that, it gives you a spirit of peace, and just how to overcome whatever situation that you're going through, that you're able to get through it. That's generally what the prayer was about. There was a little bit more in there, but you can definitely go check it out. You can confess that over your life every day when you wake up in the morning. I mean, that's what it's there for. It's there to help encourage and help empower us men, all right? But me doing that, it just kind of gave me an idea of what I would want to talk about in my next episode. Like I said, I talk about a lot of different things. As far as, how to relieve stress and all those other things, just my fatherhood experiences, things that I've gone through. But this is more like a life one. This is for anyone out there, men, women, fathers, the whole nine. It's a video for everybody to watch, and I hope you guys gain some value from it, okay? But like I said, the title is How to Overcome Crisis, all right? And in our lives, we have certain seasons, man, that we deal with, and there's some crisis moments that we go through, right? And it's all about how we deal with some of those crises that come along our way. First, let's define what crisis is before we get started, all right? Crisis is a time of intense difficulty, trouble, danger, etc., right? And a lot of us have those moments that we go through, and I just wanted to put a video out for those people that may be in that low moment right now, that crisis situation right now, and don't have the answers. Wanted to put a video out for you guys, and just to say that, crisis situations are temporary. These certain situations are temporary. They're seasonal situations, all right? So take it as the seasons, as the weather changes, right? You got summer, fall, winter, spring, different seasons. And when summer season comes around, we don't throw away our winter clothes, right? We store them, save them, and we wait for the winter to come. We plan for the winter. We plan for the changes in the season, right? And that's how we got to look at this as far as our lives, man. there's temporary situations in our life that you know we just gotta outlast. Um, uh, and I know it's not easy. At times it can be hard, but you always hear the saying, tough times don't last, tough people do, and it's a real statement. It's a real statement, and that's what it is. The key to life to me is outlasting those crucial crisis moments, uh, and not giving up. And what I mean by outlasting crisis situations, what I mean by that is not making permanent decisions off of temporary problems. What I mean by outlasting. And unfortunately, we've had people that have made permanent decisions off of temporary problems, temporary situations. Like I said, crisis situations are always temporary. They're never um, they're never permanent. They're never permanent. And sometimes I know it feels like it is in the moment, but it's not. So I'm also talking to the people out there that may feel like they don't know how they're going to get through the next day. They may not know, okay, what's next for me. Um, it could be that I'm going through a divorce. It could be that um, I'm going through losing a job, or I'm going through child support situations, custody battles my with the mother of my child. So many other different things that could be considered crisis moments, right? And and how we respond to those moments. How do we handle those? And to me, I feel like it's always a thought process behind it. It's one thing that we can always control. One thing that we can control is our thoughts, how we think, um, and I feel like that's very important when it comes to dealing with crisis situations. It's just really focusing in on our thought process. What are we thinking? What are we putting into our hearts, man? What are we listening to the negativity in those moments? Or are we listening to something that's gonna motivate us? So I do feel like in crisis situations, it's always good to pick up something motivational. If you are a religious person, or you are a Christian, or whoever you worship, get into your word, or whatever you do, whatever motivational that you can do positive to help you get through whatever situation, whatever crisis you're going through, right? Um, but yeah, uh, crisis situations are temporary, and like I said, unfortunately, we have had people that have made permanent decisions on temporary problems, and I'm talking about suicide. I'm talking about people that have killed themselves off of temporary problems. They made a permanent decision, and I want to motivate the men and the women, all people out there, that you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. Don't look at the situation as the end all be all. Um, you still got breath in your body. You can change the situation that you're in. Uh, don't give up. Really dig deep inside yourself and really think about, your loved ones, the people around you, friends, family, all those things, and the potential of things that you want to do, things that's boiling in your spirit, things that you really want to do. Don't make that permanent decision, man. You need it in this world. We need you. We need you. Uh, we really do. Uh, and you may not think so. You may not think your family needs you. You may not think your family loves you or appreciates you. But you know what? Even if you don't feel it, there's somebody out there that does. You know, there's somebody out there that does. You got to give people a chance to love you. Um, Things are going to turn around. You just got to outlast the tough times. Things will get better. And um, I could say for me, at a point in time in my life, I was suicidal myself. I wanted to kill myself. Just didn't feel like I was enough. Uh, just didn't feel like my life was worth living. Uh, just didn't feel appreciated. Just didn't feel like I was enough. And there's a lot of other things going on, and just felt like I wanted to take my life. I wanted to take my life. So I did. I attempted to take a good amount of pills, a lot of medicine, uh, just to try to take my life. And unfortunately, it didn't work. I did end up going to the hospital, but uh, everything was good. Everything was good. Everything worked out. And but that was a moment in time where like I was just one of my lowest moments in my life ever. And uh, and to think if I would have successfully ended it at that time, I would have never knew what I could do or what I would have ever been capable of doing, right? I would have never knew. And the way that I think now uh, is way different from the way I felt back then. So I would have ended it right back then and there. Uh, it would have just, I don't know, man. It would have been an unfortunate situation. So that's why I want to encourage, even the young kids out there that may feel, like they want to end their life. You got a lot of life to live. So the way that you feel now, it's not going to be the same way you feel 10, 15 years from now. So you just got to understand that you're going through a temporary moment in your life, and understand that you just got to outlast those tough times, right? And things will work out for the best. I promise you. I promise you. Uh, so make sure you guys, don't make permanent decisions on temporary problems. While we're talking about crisis, um, also, crisis moments are an opportunity to grow. There are opportunity. It's an opportunity to grow. It creates growth. Um, uh, it kind of forces you to be more creative, uh, more creativity. It it develops growth. For people that have watched or have listened to certain individuals, successful business owners, celebrities, where they tell their story. Um, Majority of the time, they'll tell their story, and they'll always bring up a low part in their life. They'll bring up a low moment where just everything was going bad, but they ended up overcoming it and developing and learning from that situation, and end up being the successful person that they are today. We hear a lot of those stories. I don't think it's a coincidence that a lot of successful people have that story. Um, so, like I said, when I said it was all about a thought process, all about how you think. When it comes to certain crisis moments hitting you, um, it's all about your thought process, right? And how you think. But you can either soak in it or grow from it and develop from it. I promise you, there's going to be a certain situation where you find something else, or you get in a better position somewhere, but it may not be as great as what you dream if you don't go after what you want. You got to go after what you want, and sometimes situations happen where you can where it opens up a door, or it puts something in your mind and it forces you to be more creative. It forces you to uh, find another way to do certain things, to get certain things done. And so really take heed of that and really pay attention to that when you're dealing with these certain moments, these crisis moments. Understand that when a moment like that comes up, take it as an opportunity, right? Take it as an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to develop, an opportunity to change. Uh, so, yeah, looking at it the right way and saying that, you know what, there's a crisis moment going on in my life. I can develop from this. You know what? I'm gonna learn from this situation here. I'm gonna develop from it. I'm gonna uh, I'm gonna beat this thing. I'm gonna overcome it. I'm gonna learn from it. That's life. That's life right there. With crisis situations, certain things. There's some things that you can control, some things that you can't control. But you know what? One thing that you can control, like I said, is your thought process. You can have that thought where, you know what, I can overcome this. I'm gonna develop from this. I'm gonna come out greater than what I was in the situation. So, uh, so try not to focus on that crisis situation as a negative. Try to focus on it as, you know what, this is an opportunity for me to develop. It's an opportunity for me to um, do some great things and overcome and learn from what I'm going through and be more creative in making certain things happen. Just like people that lose their jobs, or people that lose their jobs. I'll use that one. Uh, don't let it get you down. It be an opportunity for you to grow and get better, or have your own business. Do the things that you love to do. Be in your purpose, or focus in on what your vision is, and go hard at it. So there's plenty of ways you can develop and grow from dealing with crisis. So I wanted to put that out there as well. And going back to talking about the seasons, how they change, and they guarantee change. And with seasons, man, they bring you hope too. They bring you hope, because you know that season isn't always going to be that season. It's going to change. The weather changes. We adapt to it. We grow. We get better. So just want to encourage people to keep pushing. To keep moving. Keep being the best that they can possibly be, and then some. Don't give up. Keep fighting. You may feel like you can't go on another day, but get through that moment, because that moment is not gonna last. That moment's not gonna last. You get through it. You're gonna overcome it, and you're gonna grow from it. So I just felt like it was very important to make a video like this on just overcoming crisis situations, man, because I know a lot of us men, we go through a lot of different things, and sometimes we just don't know how to handle certain things, and it gets frustrating, and we don't feel like we have the answers to what we need to do. and it can lead us into depression at times. It can lead us into depression, and feeling like we not enough, or just our life is not in our control. And I just want to tell you guys, man, that you do. You control what your life is going to be. You control what your life is going to be. You control your mind. You control your thoughts. You can control your thoughts on how you handle things. but just don't think in the moment. You know, like I said in my videos before, sight, vision, two different things. Sight is the function of your eyes, things that you see physically, things that you see, and vision is what you envision, what you see to be, what you see for the future. That's what vision means. So just always understand that your thought process is everything, man, and how you think, what you see, what you hear. Sometimes it's going to take turn off the TV at times. You know, sometimes I know we love our TV. Right now we got a lot of good episodes out, like Snowfall. You know, I love Snowfall too. You know, shout out to the whole cast. Snowfall. You got the Bel Air show. Don't hate on the Bel Air show, y'all. I love the Bel Air show. People at first I was a little iffy about Bel Air, but but it's a good show. It's a good show. It's dope. I like the whole storyline. So shout out to Will Smith on that as well. I like my shows too. I'm telling you, I watch TV here. I watch TV here and there too. I like my shows, but sometimes when we working on us, sometimes it takes us turn off that TV, and trying to find things to help empower us, to do good things, do great things. Sometimes it takes us listening to certain things, turning off the hip hop for a little bit, turning off the R&B for a little bit, and just locking in and just listening to some things that's going to motivate us, things that are going to move us forward, to progress us in whatever we're trying to do, or whatever our vision, our purpose is, in that area, picking up a book, reading reading a book in whatever area you're trying to get better at. Sometimes it takes some of those things. It takes that, to get to where you want to be sometimes. Avoiding distractions, not being around certain people. It takes that. It takes that, y'all. Sometimes you got to really focus on your mental. Your mental is so important. Pay attention to your emotions and how you handle certain things, all right? But yeah, man, I felt like this video was just very important for me to get out to y'all. I know I've been going on and on for a little bit, but I hope I hit on everything. I hope I hit everything that I wanted to. But overall, all I want to do is be a vessel to y'all and empower y'all as much as I can. It's not just, this is not a channel just for oh, this is what I do with my kids and this and that. Like, oh, this is what I do here with my kids, or burping and all that stuff. No, this is not just about that. This is about fatherhood empowerment, men empowerment. I want us to be the best version of ourselves, so I'm gonna put these real videos on here. It's not gonna be, like I said, just videos of my kids and all that, changing diapers and all that. Like, no. It's gonna be some real-ish on this channel that we're gonna talk about. And we're gonna unpack a lot of different things that us men go through physically, mentally. We're gonna get to all of that. Alright? So keep looking out for my content. We're gonna keep growing this thing. It's gonna keep getting better and better and better. We all gonna get better. Even in the conversation, I'm gonna learn from you guys too. I'm here to learn. I'm here to listen. I'm here to help. All right. So let's help one another. All right. But I'm gonna wrap it up, y'all. I'm gonna wrap it up. But before we go, if you have not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit the notification bell, and also share this video. We want to get this video out to as many people as we possibly can, so we can help make the world a better place. All right, that's it. Oh, you know what? No, our saying. Can't end the show without the saying. Ride or die, you already know what it is. Newcomers, new viewers, just listen and learn. You're gonna learn it right now. All right. The saying is, be blessed, be great, be you. Nobody is better at being you than you. All right? We out. One love. Deuces. See y'all in the next video.